Time now for your forewarned weather.
All right, Cedric, it was a hot one in Salt Lake. We're tying records on your first day on air. How about that?
I'll tell you what, it's not unusual from what I'm hearing. Our weather forecaster, Seth Sanders, was telling me that at 105 in Salt Lake City, 105 in St. George. You just don't see that every day, right? And here's a look from our Black Desert Sky Camera. You can see, it looks hot out there, but at least the sun is going down, so that means that it's trying to cool off. But this heat dome, this big dome of high pressure creating sinking air, it's like a lid you put over the atmosphere. So not only does it produce a lot of heat like a boiling pot of water, but it also traps the pollutants in the ozone. So we've had some bad air quality issues that we've been dealing with as well. But that high pressure is going to start to move, and that's going to bring us some changes. But as you mentioned there, Jordan, at the Salt Lake International Airport, 105 today. If you thought today was one of the hottest Pioneer days you've experienced, you would be correct. In fact, it goes all the way back, this record, to 1931. That was the last time it was this hot. So, man, it was definitely a hot one. And not only, again, as I mentioned here in Salt Lake, 103 in Moab, Green River was 105, 102 in Wendover, 102 in Milford. So it was hot all across the state. And now we're starting to see these temperatures trying to cool down a little bit, down to 90, if you want to call that cool, in Salt Lake City, down to 98 in St. George, Lake Powell down to 93 degrees, 93 in Green River. But look at that, Logan, Cache Valley at 79 degrees, so a little better there. Now, as we look at your forecast tonight, mid-70s is about all we're going to do here in Salt Lake City. In St. George, only about the low 80s. And notice a chance of a pop-up shower in southwest Utah tonight. Better chances area-wide as we go throughout tomorrow. That may actually help to hold the high temperature below 100 for the first time in a while in Salt Lake City. I think we still hit 106 in St. George, but that's closer to normal. Here's a look at your forewarned radar. You can see pretty quiet across most of the state, but notice we've got one little batch of shower activity north and west of Cedar City, but this continues to weaken, so I think the rain chances are coming to an end for the most part this evening. But this heat dome begins to shift to the south, and as it does so, this nice big dip in the jet stream is going to allow for two things: a little more active weather pattern, so increasing rain chances across the state, and also some potential of some slightly cooler temperatures trying to build into the area. Now, remember, I said slightly cooler. That's the key phrase there before we see more heat building in as we head towards next week. Let's talk about these rain chances again tonight. Heading into early tomorrow morning, there's a chance we could wake up to an isolated shower or two along the I-15 corridor here as we get towards the Wasatch Front. But I think better chances in the afternoon, starting to the west on Thursday, building east. And look at this, by Thursday evening, pretty decent chance most of the state starts to see some scattered showers and downpours that could produce some lightning, some gusty winds. And across southern Utah, we've got to watch out for that flash flooding potential as well, which will be heightened. And then notice as we go into your Friday, same story, Friday afternoon into Friday night. So there's a couple of chances of some scattered showers and downpours, and boy, could we use it. Now, with that being said, as I mentioned, look at this, probable conditions for some flash flooding from Capitol Reef towards Bryce Canyon, the Grand Staircase, and over towards the Glen Canyon area, so keep that in mind. But the good news, look at this, along the Wasatch Front and in St. George, temperatures returning closer to normal. Here's a look at your forewarned 7-day forecast here across the area. You can see 106 degrees. Look at that, temperatures cooling down to the low 100s, near 100 in St. George, as those rain chances fade away for the weekend. And of course, as you get towards the Wasatch Front, increasing rain chances and highs only into the 90s. So a little cooler, a little.
Yeah, just a tad.
Hey, it's a smidge, but we take what we could get here. You got to pinpoint that change.
That's right.
Look at the positive.
That's right. See,
Sure.
half glass
The bright
full.
side.
Half full.
That's right.